Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to International Islamic University School, Sahiwal. This lesson is for grade pre-9th for the subject of English and unit number 1, and the topic is parts of speech. This is the second lesson of this chapter. Before starting the lesson, student, please read the instruction to attend the lecture carefully. Dear student, you must have your book and stationery with you. Prepare classwork page with today's date, day, and add margin line. Don't forget to write index. Listen to the teacher attentively. Listen to the lesson in paused. For better understanding, listen the lesson again and again. If you find any difficulty, you can ask the question through WhatsApp after attending the whole lesson. Today we will discuss about the parts of speech. Basically, parts of speech is a building block of language. They help us understand how words function in a sentence. Dear student, do you know what is a part of speech? Part of a speech in English, words are grouped into 8 different categories called parts of speech. Each category tells us how a word functions in a sentence and what job it performs. There are 8 parts of speech. Categorize words by their grammatical role and function with a sentence. They define how words act structurally. Understanding parts of speech, it helps you construct better sentences, improve your writing, and communicate more clearly in English. There's a 8 part of speech. We have already covered noun, pronoun, verb in the previous class, and now we will look at the next one, which is adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. So let's move on the topic of adjective. Adjective called the describer. An adjective is a word that describes or modifies noun or noun by limiting its meaning. Adjective tell us what kind of, how, many, what, color, etc. noun is. The adjectives can modify a noun or pronoun in 4 ways. By describing the answer to the question, what is it like? By classifying the answer to the question, what kind is? By identifying, by answer the question, which one? By qualifying how much or how many. There is a 4 types of adjective, which is qualitative, quantitative, demonstrative, and possessive adjective. Let's explain it to you, the types of adjective. So first one is qualitative adjective. Qualitative adjective describe qualities, for example, big, happy, blue, tall, difficult, etc. Quantitative adjectives show quantity. For example, some, many, few, several. Demonstrative adjectives point out specific things. For example, this, that, these. And the last one is possessive adjective. Possessive adjectives show ownership. For example, my, your, his. These are the types of adjective. There are some examples of adjective. She wore a blue dress. The word blue describes the color of the dress. So blue is the adjective जो डिस्क्राइब कर रहा है हमारे पास नाउन और प्रोनाउन को। अब ये जस्ट शी वोर अ ड्रेस भी तो आ सकता था, लेकिन अब जो हमने यहाँ पे ब्लू का वर्ड यूज़ किया है ये उसको मज़ीद डिस्क्राइब कर रहा है। दिस केक इज़ डिलीशियस। डिलीशियस टेल अस व्हाट काइंड ऑफ केक इट इज़। अब वो केक की खूबी को बयान कर रहा है कि केक बहुत डिलीशियस था। दे हैव मैनी फ्रेंड्स। In this sentence, many indicate the quantity of friends. The next topic is adverb. An adverb is a word that modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Adverbs usually explain how, when, where, and to what extent something happens. Adverb modify करता है हमारे पास verb को, adjective को. An adverb usually answers such questions as when, where, how, why, how much, how little, etc. Adjective often formed by adding ly to the adjective. For example, slowly. They frequently answer questions like how or when. So, there is some types of adverbs. The first one is adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manners describe how something happens. For example, quickly, quietly, happily. And adverbs of time describe when something happened. For example, now, yesterday, soon. It describes when something happens. Third one is adverb of place. Adverb of place describe where something happened. For example, here, there, outside, inside. Next is adverb of degree. Adverb of degree explain the extent. For example, very, to, extremely, almost, to. There are some examples of adverb which is showing manner of adverb. She recites beautifully. So, beautifully show the manner of adverb. The adverb beautifully describe how she recite, कि उसने किस तरह से उसको recite किया. Showing time, we will leave soon. The adverb soon tell us when we will leave. Showing degree, he ran very quickly. Very intensifies the adverb quickly. So, remember that some adverbs often end in ly but not always. For example, fast, very, and well are also adverbs, but they have no ly in the end. Next topic is preposition. Preposition. A preposition, a word that shows the relationship between a noun and other words in the sentence. Preposition basically a small word used before a noun, pronoun, or phrase to show its relationship to another word in the sentence. They often describe position, direction, or time. For example, on the table, position, to the store is a direction, at 5 p.m. is a time. There are some examples of preposition. The cat is under the table. The word under is a preposition. So in this sentence, under the table is a prepositional phrase telling us the cat's location. She walked through the park. Through is a preposition. Now another topic is conjunction. Let me explain it to you guys. Conjunction is a word used to connect words, phrases or clauses. Here are some types of conjunction, which is coordinating, subordinating and correlative. Coordinating conjunction connect equal elements, words and ideas. For example, and, but, or. The best way to remember coordinating conjunction is a fan, boy. Fan represent for, A represent and, N represent nor, B represent but, or Y represent yet, S represent so. Is a great way to remember them. Coordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction connect depend clause. For example, subordinating conjunction connect the clause which is dependent. For example, because, although, if, etc. Correlative conjunction used in pair. For example, both, and, either, or, and. For example, I want to go, but is a conjunction in this sentence. I have homework. Our last topic is interjection. An interjection is a word or phrase that expresses strong emotion or surprise. An interjection is a short word or sound used to express sudden emotions like joy, surprise, pain, or disgust. They start alone or at the start of the sentence and are not grammatically connected to the rest of the sentence. For example, wow. Wow is a interjection express surprise. Ouch express pain. Oops express mistake. And one thing is, interjection are often followed by an exclamation mark or a comma. There are some examples of interjection. Wow, with exclamatory mark. That was amazing. Hooray. Hooray express happiness. We won. Ouch, that hurts. Alas, we lost. Alas express sad feelings. Now it's a practice time. Identify the part of a speech for the highlighted words. The first sentence is the happy children played outside. What part of speech is happy? Do you know, student? The happy, which part of speech? Happy is an adjective. And happy modify the noun which is children. Outside is a adverb. Modify the verb played. So happy is adjective and outside is a adverb. The next sentence is, although it was raining, we went for a walk. Although is a subordinating conjunction because it introduces the dependent clauses. It was raining is the independent clause, and the second clause is we went for a walk. Both these clauses are dependent. So although is a subordinating conjunction. Third sentence is she speaks very quietly. Very is a verb modifies adverb quietly, and quietly modify the verb speaks. Dear student, this is your homework. Do question A, B and D on a book, page number 13, which is a practice of your parts of speech. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.